Hello, welcome to the Colourful Creativity podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 108. I have all the links to where you can find me down below in the show notes or in the description box here on YouTube. There are links to Ravelry in there, so be cautious if you have issues with Ravelry. I put all the links with an extra. This is to Ravelry information. My trusty co-host Binks is here as well. He's been purring in the microphone just before I started recording, or actually while I already started trying to record. So yeah, hopefully you can hear that in the end. I plan to make that little clip, a little blooper at the end. Miss Leia can be spotted there. In that grey thingy there, it's their new cat cave. We bought it this morning because it's Animal Day on Sunday, and well, I'm not the one who will put it away. I'm just the one who gives it right away. So it smells like them by Animal Day. She hopped in right away. She loves it. Binks was in there as well, but the second I started putting up the camera, he was out of it and on my lap. So, cats. Welcome everyone. Welcome to all new viewers. I hope you like it here and you subscribe down below. And welcome back, of course, to all returning viewers. I'm happy you like it here and keep returning and leave wonderful comments, thumbs up, etc. Yeah. Binks is looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about, human? So, it's been 2 weeks, give or take. I do not have a new finished object. I, however, have only 2 whips and a lot of acquisitions. I said I wouldn't, and then, whoops, somewhere I had a brain melt. I am diligently working on 2 whips at the moment, like I said I would be. Today is the 30th of September, so the last day of September. Tomorrow is October 1st, which also means the start of Vlogtober. I plan on joining, fingers crossed I have enough energy for it. But let's dive into knitting first, so I get to tell you more about some things. In my spooky Star Wars bag by Jibby Sews, here is the label. And this one is not glow in the dark, like I said last time. Definitely not. It's a different spooky bag, that is. So in here is my rainbow party cardie. Let me grab the pattern to show you. This is a pattern by Telly B Knits, or also Stephanie Lotfen. It is in black and white, so it's a bit difficult to see. Rainbow party cardie. And here it is. I had as a goal to finish the body in September. Finish the body meant knit the ribbing and then a bind off. Apparently, because I already managed to do the full 14 inches on underarm to hem. I put it in hibernation and I didn't even know I already was there. So last time I showed it to you, I was there at that marker in the ribbing. And I only had to do 4 more rows and to bind off. Rapapa, rapapa, I have a bound off body. And now I am here at the sleeves. I am doing a little experiment. I have my camera on the charger, but it looks like it's not charging. So if this episode is weirdly cut, it's because my camera just decided to die on me. The charger is in, but apparently it doesn't charge when I'm recording, or it uses more battery than it can get in somehow. Not sure. The yarn I'm using for this project is my own hand-dyed yarn. This is Quirky Rainbow on Smooth Sock, so colorful smooth sock. It's a super smooth, thinner fingering weight, light fingering to fingering weight, 425 meters in 100 grams, and I knit this on a 3.75 millimeter needle, if I am correct. I don't have the needle anymore because I put it away. I have written it down in my project, and I will have already put it down here as well. So that's whip number 1, and this was the goal for September. I am looking for new goals for October, but I guess Vlogtober will already be a big one. And focus on this project in my Plistra bag. In here I have the Cleo quad that I am knitting for my friend's son. So Cleo quad is by Tin Can Knits. It's a wonderful colorwork yoke cardigan, and it is knit in a round and then steeked. So this is going to be my first steek, which basically was one of the reasons I kept procrastinating. I cast this project on in January the 30th, if I remember correct. So, and the first thing I did was knit the sleeves. It was in the pattern that you have to start with the sleeves. So you can just knit the body from bottom up, add the sleeves, and then knit the yoke and be done with it. But those sleeves were so boring. But apparently I needed boring the last few weeks, and I managed to do the last increase and then all the way up to 13 inches of sleeves. I think I even did half an inch extra because I thought I'm gonna knit up one ball at least. In the end I knitted up the second ball because the first one I already ran out, and the last few rounds I had to break in the new ball. But that's okay. These are put aside, and I am now working on the body. Hooray! Look at that. The body has been cast on. This is the ribbing on the bottom. It feels a bit small, but I'm knitting these on 3.5 millimeter needles. The body and the sleeves are knit on 4, and I think for the color work I'll be doing a 4.5 millimeter. I know myself. My color work is always very tight, so I really like this. And I have about an inch or so to go before I can start with the fun stuff. The yarn I'm using is Drops Merino Extra Fine. This is the yarn my friend gave me. This is the yarn I used before on a cardigan for her son, and it can be done in the wash machine, and yeah, perfect for kids. It's 100% wool, superwash treated, and the colors that I have besides that gorgeous aqua are green and icy blue. This is more an apple green. It's not really showing, it's a bit grayed out here on the screen. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the actual body. I'm going to make pockets as well, which is new to me. I've never done pockets. So I already knit the inside of the pocket. I have read how it works. I understand how it works. So it's gonna be interesting. So that's the first step, I think. No, it's the ribbing, then switch needles, knit just some plain rounds, and then do color work, then do the pockets, then do plain rounds, add the sleeves, do the yoke, and the steek is after you bind off the neckline. So plenty of steps to keep me going, to look forward to things. I think that's nice. When you have steps in it, you can look forward to, so it keeps you motivated. Now that I'm through the sleeves, I'm definitely motivated to get this done. The kid is turning 4, no, I think it's already turning 5 in December. I'm knitting the size 6 to 8 years, so it's a bit bigger, so he can use it longer. And yeah, looking forward to gifting it this December, or at least a little bit earlier probably, so it is there in time. Hoping he will like it. It's his favorite colors, so he probably likes it. So those are my 2 whips and nothing else. No new cast-ons. Nope, nothing. Are you proud of me? I sure am. That is also because I want to finish lots and lots of whips. I have so many whips and so many things I really want, but every time there's something new and shiny, oh yes. And I'm for now a bit done with that. And that's also when Angela asked me and we talked about some things behind the scenes. Angela of the Yarn and Yarns podcast and yarn store, talking about knit-alongs and whips, and yeah, there's going to be a whip knit-along, so finish your whips knit-along. It's called the TGIF, thank God it's finished, knit-along, and we're co-hosting, and we chatted about it already this morning, so I hope I have all the info correct, because we're of course on the 30th of September and we're a bit early. Tomorrow it's gonna start 1st of October until the end of December, so 3 months to finish your whips and have a clear start for January or end of December, maybe even for the 12 cast-ons of Christmas, because I know Angela always does that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it again, because some of these whips were due to that. So yeah, there are prizes. I'm donating 2 of my sleepover sock patterns and 2 of the Rainbow Bridges patterns. Angela is donating £10 value for the Yarn and Yarns webshop. And I also saw a spindle and row leg kit donated by a wonderful viewer. And yeah, so I'm encouraging you all to join, of course. It's held on Ravelry in Angela's group with a chatter thread and a finished object thread. But if you cannot use Ravelry anymore, we have a solution. You can also use Instagram, or you can email me or Angela with a finished object photo. We will keep a spreadsheet and all behind the scenes to make sure it's fair and square. And yeah, I am very much looking forward to all your finished objects. So go, go, go. No new cast on, but finish those whips. Of course, new cast-ons are definitely welcome if you finish it in time, because that's a whip finished, right? Westnit's mystery knit along coming. I see some people who will want to join, and people who are monogamous will probably not have as many whips as I have. So yeah, happy to join as long as you finish before the end of the year. So that's pretty much the knitting and the housekeeping stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm first going to tell you about the Vlogtober plans I have. Right, I was indeed cut off by an empty battery. It didn't charge while recording. Good to know. So I was going to talk about Vlogtober and my plans, and also about the acquisitions I have. Vlogtober. October is generally not my favorite month in the year. My father and grandfather passed away on the 2nd of October. So like if you have one day a year that's the most dreaded day of the year, that's it. I'm going to try and work Yes, Binks. Yes, I started recording while you were sleeping. Seriously, this cat. He's just annoying. So, yeah, most dreaded day of the year. This year I'm going to try and work as much as I can because it's advent calendar packing time. So that's my plan. Just ignore it. I have felt it years and years through, and I'm done giving into the black hole feeling that I would dive into. I'm just going to walk around it now. I'm just going to say, fuck you, black hole. No. You will not take over my full October again. And to help me with making the start of October a bit more fun, I have this. This is the Undercover Author What's in the Box box. It came in a box, and in there is a bag, and in that bag are packages, numbered packages, like 12. This is actually there are 13 in there, of course, a countdown to Halloween, but it also said to unpack it whenever you want to. So if you get it, you want to unpack it all. People have done that. I know. So, for me, it's going to be the start of October. So I'm just going to do 1 until 13. That also means that my father's birthday at the 12th of October is in there. So after the 12th, or 13th in this case, the month is only going to get better. Because then I have some things to look forward to, like the Knitty Retreat, the virtual Knitty Retreat. I'm selling again, and that's how I want to try and make October a bit more pleasant for me. So basically some kind of advent countdown thing. So for everyone who also has one and doesn't want spoilers, do not watch my Vlogtober. I will say it in every Vlogtober before I show it. Look away and put timestamp information underneath so you can skip that part. So that is acquisition number 1. With that came acquisition number 2. Spoilers for those who haven't gotten the Clan of Igors from Undercover Author from September 2020. Look away now. Yes, now. The theme was Anaconda, the movie, and the color is here, and it says the colorway name is My Anaconda Don't. So it's a aubergine brownish gray with orange, and it's half and half, so it's gonna be very interesting striping pooling. Looking forward to see that happen in a pair of socks someday. For now, no new cast-ons, so nope, just gonna put it in the stash. The name is the name and the colorway are based on the beautiful black and gold colors in Nicki Minaj's video for My Anaconda Don't. I have never heard of it, so just reading it as it is. You know I had to, right? With a movie title like this, there really was no other option than put that song on repeat for 4 hours while I died and danced through the studio. I can totally see that happen. If you hear Laia meowing, Robert is working from home again, and he's in the attic. With numbers increasing, I think basically everywhere, they said to start working from home again and make that basically standard and not working from the office. So, and it's Wednesday, so it's Robert's work from home day anyways, but he'll be working from home standard now. So He was only back at work for a month, I think, in the office. They made all the arrangements and changed the layout of the office so people could social distance. But yeah, better safe than sorry. I actually don't mind having him home again. It sounds crazy, but I know I say sometimes that it's nice to have a moment alone, but you get used to being together always, somehow. I like to be together with my husband. And since he's in the attic, I don't feel like he's at home. So I'm just sitting downstairs working or being in my studio, 1 floor up, and he's 2 floors up, so I don't see him much. So if you're in the same office all day, I totally understand. And even that we managed. We worked together in an office, but I didn't work full time, so. Hey, hello. Mrs. I was just gonna show. None. Are you sure? Do you want to be here? Hey. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Jump in the basket. Off you go. Check. Gone is that kitty. I saw on Instagram a post by Julia, who is Fine Motoric Blogspot, a German designer who I worked with for Saturday in February. And well, she asked for test knitters for a gorgeous cardigan, cropped cardigan with beaded fronts, and I was immediately in love. It was very simple, gorgeous with dresses like I have, so I was like, yeah. I then looked up the sizes and was like, nope. And I don't really keep my mouth shut about that anymore. And I said, oh, I wish I could test it, but it's too small for me. And Julia responded with, oh, that's a shame. What size do you need? I can make it bigger for you. And I was like, well, that's nice, but why not make it fully size inclusive and go to size 60 inch at least, with the Craft Yarn Council standards? And she was like, that sounds interesting. Let me look at that at least. So I was like, totally fine. I totally get it that you can't do that from one moment to the other. Like, fixed. You have to look into that. You have to grade it right. You have to change things so the shoulders are in the right place and not all of a sudden down here. It's a very different way of designing. She already has a lot of sizes, but she totally understood my problem of the frustration of not having your size in it, because she's on the other side of the spectrum. She's actually always needing the size extra small, and that always often, not always, that often is forgotten. So she has to change garment patterns into the smaller dimension. Of course, I said, well, if you have managed to make it into a bigger size, I'm here to test it for you, because I really like it. I wish I could have tested it from the beginning. And she used a yarn I was very interested about. She used Katia Kashwool, which is a wool and cashmere blend. And I went to Google, and when she said, yes, I'm going to make it bigger and I would love that you test it for me, I went ahead and ordered the yarn, but I couldn't pick my color. So Rapapa. Here you have it, 2 big bags full. I've got 7 balls of each color. So this is a mustard color. Here you go. Katia Kashwool. And it is machine washable. So it is a superwash. 70% wool, 25% polyamide, and 5% cashmere. It is super sturdy. I wouldn't say it's the softest yarn I've ever felt, but I am curious what it does after washing. I'm also curious why I have 2 ends here somehow. Not sure if there's a break somewhere or if this is just from the beginning. The one is the center and the other one is the end, hopefully. But I managed to find this yarn in a shop that is, I think, stopping with selling this, as it was on a 40% sale. These balls of yarn are usually around €10. This is the other colorway I have, and I really couldn't pick. So I thought I'll order both. If I don't like one, I can always send it back. If I do like both, of course I do like both. I now have enough for 3 garments. So one is the test knit, one will be another cropped cardigan, and the third will be a striped sweater with these 2 together. All the leftovers. So yeah, as I said, it's not super soft, but I'm very interested to see how it knits up. I think it's grippy and sturdy enough for steek even though it's superwash. And yeah, I think I can't call it superwash. I have to call it machine washed. Just a sec, let me turn off my alarm. I think I can't call it superwash, just machine washable at the wool wash, the wool cycle. Superwash is a specific treatment. So this is a different treatment probably than that. But it is machine washable, which I love. I'll be using this one for the test knit. And I'm probably gonna need about 4 to 5 balls of yarn. And I am contemplating, let me see which ones I had. I've got some beads, but I have to, now I have it here together. Not really good to show. This is a metallic rainbow iris, and this is a purple iris metallic. I will put it in my swatch and see which one works best. So yeah, I splurged and bought 3 sweater quantities in one go. For someone who already had so many sweater quantities lined up, that's a bit ridiculous, but still, I'm very happy with my bargain. I mean, I have 14 skeins, 14 balls, I think, €84. So for 3 sweater quantities, €84 in my size. 3 sweater quantities my size is bargain. I mean, that's not even €30 per sweater. Yes, I know I still have to knit them, but still, I am happy with it. Yeah, that will be my one new cast on for the foreseeable future, that test knit. And I will have to buy more beads because I think it has over 500 beads. So I'll see which one of the 2 I'll get. I am mostly tempted to go with the metallic purple. But I also saw something more bluish purple. I don't know, do you have a preference? And of course, once I start, this will be in Vlogtober. Talking about Vlogtober a little bit more, do you have anything you would like to see? Do you have questions for me to answer? Do you have specifics? Tomorrow will be a day we're out and about, so I'm gonna try and make snippets of our travel to get some last advent calendars things. Friday is gonna be pretty much the same as the rest of the weekend. Packing up the advent calendars. I cannot show you much, of course. I will vlog, but that's for Vlogmas already, because I have some things lined up there as well. Very much looking forward to that, actually. Yeah, we'll see. But please do give me ideas what you want to see, but because that's what I'm making this for you as a viewer. Probably gonna get used to not having any makeup on. I only did my lipstick and I have messy hair because I definitely need a shower. But this morning I was out of spoons already when I woke up, so I needed my painkillers to get started. So yeah, it's gonna be real life Vlogtober, so to speak. But I think you're pretty used to me being real life. And some days there will just be the unpacking of the what's in the box and some cat footage maybe. Because life is also very busy. Do you want to see what I eat every evening? I don't know, I can pop in a photo. I usually make a photo of that anyways. The house is a mess. I might not show you that, but wait until it's clean again. I am planning my nails somewhere halfway October. I bought a new set of gel polish. Not sure if you even want to see that. Robert is printing some very awesome things, which I do want to show once it's finished. What else? What else? No clue. So again, let me know what you want for Vlogtober, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.